So you just listened to Rich and Famous. What's up, Praiz? How you doing?
I'm good.
So Praiz, hey, what's
Yeah.
up now? How far?
I do.
How is
I'm
the
good. What you said?
how's the hustle?
Hustle is great. It's amazing. I'm grateful. I'm living. I'm working. I'm earning. Breaking records. I feel great. Work is good. Work is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I like the magic you made with Stoneboy. It was beautiful. As in it was quite refreshing. What inspired that collaboration?
So I wanted to. That was the last song I recorded on my project, the King album, and I listened to the project and I felt like something was missing from the project. I needed to record a song, and a song that is very inspiring, and I went into the studio. I started the song. It was just supposed to be just me, and I wanted to do a reggae song also. So I was like, okay, yeah, reggae is very inspirational. So I started and I was like, I need to record a song that encourages people to keep grinding, to keep hustling, regardless of what you do, what your job is, be you a carpenter, be you a roadside seller, be you a tailor, take pride in what you do, take pride in your hustle. And definitely one day, you have that big break. And, when you make that break, never forget to take care of your family. Hustle to be free, freedom from poverty, hustle for your family. Just do your work and just believe. Yo, bro, I'm coming through. I'm coming to play the album. So I played the songs, then I played Hustle. And he just started freestyling. It was like, yo, he was just shouting. I'm like, yo, bro, I want verse. So, we recorded that and we put it out. And, it's been great. It actually did really well because, it inspired a lot of people. I got a lot of messages from people that it actually really encourages them. So, yeah, that's how it came about, Hustle.
Okay, so now that you're on the issue of collaboration, I'm very curious, how does it work these days? When you feature an artist on a song, how do you pay them? Do you pay them outrightly, or is it when royalties come that they take a part of it?
Yeah, we have a split sheet. I see no reason why I should pay anyone for. I'm Praiz. I see no reason why I should pay someone for a collaboration. That's why it's called a collaboration. It's mutually beneficial. When you feature people, you usually have split sheets, and that's where royalties are shared, basically.
How has it been transitioning from being on a record label to actually, doing stuff on your own? What's the difference between the two?
To be honest, there's no so much difference. As an independent artist, it's the same way I've been grinding, even when I was on the label. So for me, it's not much of a difference, to be honest. Nothing wrong in being said, because you might be a very talented artist, but you don't have the resources, if you don't have the resources, how do you put out music? So artists like to get signed where the label handles a lot of the materials, from recordings to video productions to tours to merchandising to name it. If you don't have the resources, you have to find someone, an investor, to handle that.
You just released a project. It's called To the Moon, and it's what everybody's raving about. And it looks like you just decide, when an artist just gets to a point and says, you know what, let me make the kind of music I really want to make.
Yeah, I've done a couple tracks before. I'm a very versatile artist. I'm R&B, but I do music for my fans. I've done a couple commercial songs because my fans wanted it. If my fans say they want this, you have to do it, because you don't do music for yourself. This EP, it's a project that reintroduces who Praiz really is. That project, that sound, R&B vibe, standard music, world-class music, that is Praiz. So I use this project to mark a new beginning, basically, you know. And it was, yeah, I recorded this project during the pandemic. I've been in the studio for the past 3 months. Every day of the whole pandemic, I've been in the studio, and I use this period to work, create new music, new materials. And I mean, I'm grateful to God because each and every day I go into the studio, I have that creative flow. Like there's no block. Like things just keep coming, and I just keep working, and it just keeps flowing, you know. And I was able to work on this project. Actually, even almost done with second project, you know. Like, so I mean, it's been a good period creatively for me.
Let's talk about the business of music. You know, in the face of the pandemic, where is the money really? Performances don't look like a reality in a while, you know. So where is the money? How do artists make money?
I'll speak for myself. I don't know about other people. So for me, this period I've used this period to focus on my fans. I've been focusing on my fans even more. I mean, this period made me realize that I wasn't even as close to my fans before, you know, and I'm actually glad because right now I'm closer. So literally everything I do online. So every Sunday I have this session I do called Quarantine and Chill, where I perform your favorite Praiz's R&B songs, your favorite throwback R&B songs. It doesn't really need to be for me, and I just do amazing songs, you know. And I've been able to connect to my fans and keep everything moving like normal, have concerts online. So for me, where do I make the money? Right now, everyone's at home, everyone's listening. So I make one stream where I make money musically is from streaming. Secondly, I actually perform. Like, I performed at a couple of conferences online, and I get paid. So I mean, everything is. We have webinars happening online. Everything is online. You know, like people can't gather. So like, I perform at seminars that are happening online, you know, and I get paid. So it depends on how you position yourself in this time.
Fantastic. That's a smart one. The webinar part, I didn't even see that coming, but that's a good avenue. I'm sure a lot of artists will start telling me, please, though, I can perform at your wedding. Please just pay me. That's awesome. Okay, good one. So let's talk about, was there a girl in mind when you were, you know, recording To the Moon EP?
To be honest, not really.
Not really, though. It's not the same thing as you know. So it means there's a girl, but she's not to be announced yet, or something.
Oh, no, I'm single. I'm single. I'm tired of this, but I'm single.
Praiz, I feel that you've been saying you're single in interviews for as long as you've been.
Well, I mean, before Folashade, I was in a relationship, and I said it. When I was in a relationship, I said it. But probably maybe when I was doing interviews, people didn't ask me. You know, like, I mean, come on, I haven't been single all these years. You know, it's heartbreak. It was heartbreak that made me sing Folashade.
Okay, if not for the Folashade part that you just said, I would have said maybe you're married with kids somewhere. You're just, you know.
You'd have seen ringing, man, on my
It doesn't matter. Let's talk about, you know, your relationship with the industry, with the music industry. Who are the people that, you know, you would like to have on your music? Maybe if you had a project coming up. I was a little surprised when you had Ice Prince on the song.
Like, Ice Prince is one of the dopest musicians as a rapper and otherwise. Like, if you listen to the verse on Super Son, the song with Bez, Super Son remix, featuring Bez featuring Ice Prince, LD, you would know like the quality that Ice Prince brings to the table. You know, I mean, it's just that our industry just makes us do some kind of things. So people actually just forget about like the quality and intellectual music we put out. You know, like like Ice Prince is one of my favorites. You know, and this is the first time I'm making music, and I'm glad that we made music, and we're definitely making more music. To be honest, Oxlade will be on my list. I love Oxlade. I love his energy as a person. I love his energy as an artist. You know, you could just tell that this guy, he loves music, and you could tell that even as he's growing, you could tell that he's still staying grounded. You know, there are a lot of young cats who they just have one hit, and because everyone is shouting their name, they're feeling like they've made all the money. Meanwhile, they've not made anything. The people only know them. Another person I would really like to work with would be Joe Boy. I like his sound. Maybe a Thames.
Yeah, there is something that is happening these days, and it looks like all of the craziness starts from Twitter. Twitter is a very good place. It's also a very toxic place. Yeah. So people come out and make accusations. Sometimes they just, somebody that you don't know, pick somebody that you always respected for a very long time, and then makes an accusation. Of course, naturally, everybody jumps on that accusation and says, oh, how could the person do this? And, it goes on and on. It becomes fire. Sometimes, in some cases, the person comes out and says, I'm suing you. And the person that accused says, oh, sorry, I know that you did not do it. No vex, I was only joking. We've seen situations like that. But as an artist, you can never know who is going to come up one day and just say something, whether it's true or not. How prepared are you for something like that?
So for me, I'm very cautious. I'm a very cautious person. Over time, and for me, I don't believe in forcing people to do what they don't want to do. I just feel it's just logic. If someone says no, just stop. Just no. And if you feel sometimes some guys say, maybe, some ladies are trying to see if you really know what you want. You could ask. You could just straight. It might sound funny, asking being direct, because most times some people believe in they believe in signs like green lights. Some people don't believe in asking a direct question, but it's not out of place to ask a direct question if the person is cool with what you want to do, or if it's a mutually agreeable situation, so it even goes beyond. It's just consent, to be honest. Everything's consent. No is no. No is no. It's just simple. It's not hard.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Praiz. It was great having this conversation with you.
Thank you, Ife. It was great seeing you too. And thank you very much. I'd like to say a big thank you for the support you've been giving me. I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful. You're definitely part of my history. You're part of my story, and I'm grateful. Seriously grateful. You won't understand, but I'm grateful to you. I know the support you've given to me all through these years, all the stations you've been with. I know how you root for me. I'm grateful. I just want to say thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm blushing, but my complexion will let you show. Thanks a lot. All right. Praiz, we'll start out with Wings from To the Moon.
I knew that was the song. The funny thing, that was the song, no lies, that was the song I was going to pick, because that's the only song that is just the lyrics are just straight. I was just waiting for you to ask me, because I was going to prove you wrong. I was going to prove you wrong, because I knew you were going to go with Wings.
I cannot let you let me.
Either Wings, I thought you were going to go either Wings or Red Flag.
So in case you're wondering why we're choosing just that particular song, all you need to do is go and stream the song. His arms, basically.
See, it's the dopest project right now. Like, no cap. Like, it's not because I sang. It's the maddest project right now in the continent. Like, body of work on check. Production, amazing. Content, dope. Lyrics, songwriting. It's a complete project. So, guys, please go check it out. It's on all digital platforms. It's called To The Moon.
Yes. Yeah, so you've been listening to Celeb Stopover on your favorite station. My name is Ife Ajagbe. Thank you very much for joining the conversation.